Hello! Sorry, just checking levels. And well, they seem fine. I might be a little loud, so let's just lower me a little bit. So that sounds good. Alright, well, let's just begin. Welcome to Rogue Trader, a game that is much like Baldur's Gate, but set in Warhammer 40,000, with more heretics, shooty people, and space marines. Like that space marine. I'ma call him Bill. Take up the mantle of a rogue trader, the sign of an ancient dynasty of daring privateers that reign over trade, proctate, known as ambitious in the darkness of whatever. Okay, I think we'll start with normal. Just because I have no concept of how this game works. Okay, do we want a set character where we can be Hector, Darius, or I think we go with a custom character. Okay, so portrait first. Gotta love a portrait. Angry Priestman. Alex. Swordman. It's a very fine mustache, but I think I always hate when they give you these portrait things, because the reality is that it's not going to actually look anything like your character. We'll just go with this. This is good enough. Oh, okay. Alright. Okay. Woo, that's fast. Let's see, angry, Asian, angry, old. I'm the only one that doesn't look like. What is that head shape? Is interesting. Jesus. Yeah, look at them pecs, but look at that head. He's 2 inches away from being a cone head. Pudgy, skinny, normal. Pudgy, skinny, normal. Super pale. Let's see, we could go with a fantastic wig. Curl back hair. Nice little square head. Odysseus. Angry homeless man. Emo person. That seems like the most fitting. And eyebrows. Little tiny eyebrows. Angry eyebrows. Yeah. Oh, we can have a beard. Well, we clearly need the manliest beard we can find. That's semi-manly. That's very manly. And that's reasonably manly. That's more dastardly than manly. That's very Sonic pointy beard. I think I want Sonic pointy beard, but can I make it blue? No. Rather sad. If I could have it blue, I'd have that. Mutton chops? I do like mutton chops. Mutton chops and beard. I think a big bushy beard. Perfect. Now then, tattoos. Let's see, angry skull hand. Other angry skull hand. Knifey hand. Instant chaos mark. Why not? Augmentations. Oh, okay. So if I have robot parts. What's a nice robot part? Hey, Danny. That's a good robot looking part. We're going to go full cyberpunk. I could be Morgan Fake Beard. We're playing Rogue Trader, which is a Warhammer version of Baldur's Gate. Yeah, I think that's good. Ooh, there's more. That's
Fit for the Fon Phalancius Annals.
Success is the only outcome I accept.
Empyrean, take this sacrifice.
Time for a round of space regicide!
Blood and mayhem.
Lance batteries, volley!
Look upon the Emperor's faithful. You didn't stand a chance.
I don't need
yeah,
luck.
that.
I have
Let's see.
strategy.
So, full goody, Death World, Voidborn, Hive World, Forge World, Imperial World, Fortress World. Never stop shooting. The following features. Okay, I don't have any idea what any of that does. What does that do? Each time a Fortress World character kills an enemy, they gain 10 plus attacks and never stop shooting. At the start of the turn, there's attacks and never stop shooting percentage chance of plus 0 OP. Okay. Plus 7 ballistic skill, fine. Spare magazine, familiar kickback, never stop believing. Cool. Imperial except for weapons skill, ballistic skill. Okay. Fortune characters gain plus TG8. This is a lot of stuff. Right. Rather read. Outnumber. Okay, so that's more focused on using friendship. Death World wins a Death World character drop below 30%, again 20 plus. Okay, that's less likely to die. I think this seems like the good one. Okay, so now we get to pick it. Ooh, cape. There will be a community day, I'm sure, but right now I have a cape. Commissar, Crime Lord, Minister and Priest. That's a mighty fine looking priest. Oh, but that's a very good hat. But that involves... I'm tempted to be a psyker. Yeah, I think I want to be a psyker. Pyromancer. There's no getting past. Upon solving the mystery, illustrious glory, persuasion, coercion. I like persuasion in these games. You're accused of possessive K, your sorcery cause, and shadow of torment and error. I guess awareness? Okay, how many points? I have 1 rank, right, so I can go warrior. Gives me a sword. Officer, which is telling people what to do. Operative, which is sword. I don't know. I think soldier. Okay, so let's just up our fellowship slightly. How many points do I have? I've got plenty. The power of flexibility was... Alright, so we need a lot of that because we're a psyker. Don't want to die. Bit of perception. Oh, sorry, I don't have the other headphones, so I can't actually hear them. I wasn't paying attention. Is this the right idea? I mean, fellowship represent... I mean, we want to interact with other people. Toughness is good. I think I went with a gun, so yeah. Okay. And then I get a ship. The Tosum Voyage. No. The Alex. So he's here with us in spirit. And he's 6 megatons approximately. Okay. That should be fine, I assume. And we shall be Tothis. I'm fully aware that I haven't come up with a name for whatever the Persona 4-5 protagonist will be called, nor the Persona 3 FES protagonist, because I can't remember what we called the first one. If I do, I'll call him that. But I don't. Right, I am excited to see how this works. Or it won't. I'll get annoyed and get a refund. Either or. We called him Toe Mama. Well, do we call him the same in the remake? Questions that need answers. Oh, look, servo skulls. Whee! Little BB skulls. Doing BB skull talking. I do love servo skulls. I love that they've given them little wigs. Seems somewhat rude, but yeah. Remember, if you live in the Imperium and you have a statue, that's great. If you live in the Imperium and you have... Oh dear. Sorry, I gotta fix my mic slightly. It's in a weird place.
An excellent place for contemplation. One has the best view of the cathedral from here. Mesmerizing, wouldn't you say?
Have we met?
Manifestation. Allow me to introduce myself. Conrad Voigtveer, Master of Whispers, in the employ of Her Ladyship Rogue Trader Theodora von Valencius, at your service.
So,
I am aware of that fact. It would
for
have
anyone who
been
doesn't know,
acceptable next
psychers in Warhammer are a bit of a... People aren't
Fate bestowed upon you powers of
big fans of psychers.
and a duty to use them for the good of the Imperium.
Like, they're not...
Yours is truly an
Because
unenviable.
There's chaos, and then chaos brings bad stuff. We'll probably run into chaos.
I will be frank with you. You may forget your past titles, no matter who gave them
But
to you.
if you're a psyker,
What
chaos
their
can come through
origins
you, and
are.
chaos is not nice. It's
From
very
the moment
killing.
you and the other candidate were
Spiky
brought aboard
chains,
this
lots of
void ship,
wearing
your
skulls. I mean,
fate
in fairness, even the
You now serve
good guys in
Lord
Warhammer
Captain
40K wear
Theodora
skulls,
von
but yeah.
Valencius, and carry the burden of an heir of this house.
Wait, I'm pregnant?
Henceforth, you share your dynastic name with Her Ladyship. Bear it with honor. Such are the traditions of the Imperium. Lord Captain is the title.
Wait,
emphasis.
I'm in a ship
So
currently,
that
by the way.
you may
This looks
fulfill
surprisingly
your
well made.
blood
Sure, but there's
duty.
also blood pouring off that
Whatever
thing.
obligations you
And
have
no
before,
explanation as to
they
why.
are henceforth
It's just
null and void.
a little pool of
By
blood.
order
Ah,
of the
no,
Lord
blood's
Captain,
gone.
you have been requisitioned to serve the rogue trader. Your former position may, to put it plainly,
This
I'm
guy
the
is my
head of the
Varys.
network of spies and informers who serve the interests of House von Valencius. I uncover weak links, both among Lady Theodora's retinue. I would rather not discuss the Lord Captain.
I mean, we live in a
behind
time of
Especially
confusion
not on
and
board
giant
a ship.
statues. I'm pretty
No
sure you
one
can
knows
tell me
better
whatever you
than
want.
I that whispers are wont
Tell
to
me.
attract particularly close attention. Suffice it to say,
Not,
as a
well-
ladyship is
not
the
well
bearer
clean.
of the
True, the
sacred
blood hasn't come
warrant
back
of
though.
trade, and a woman of immense power and entitlement. However privileged your position may be, I ask that you do not incur her anger by being disrespectful or obtuse. Lady Theodora there is, and you will meet him soon. But of course, I have come to invite you to a meeting with
Cool.
Lady Theodora. The Lord Captain and
Yeah.
Master
You can
Edelflame.
shut up at any point.
Options open.
Now we're away. Massive conference table, obviously crafted from real wood.
I always
Glory
have
to
a
you on the
backup
side.
plan.
Okay, well he's mad. Infitted without due reverence, duration of the data processing.
Let
So-
us not dawdle.
Unless you particularly do certain things when using machines in Warhammer 40K, it doesn't work. Because Tech Marines are a judgmental bunch, and if you don't pray while using the machine, they get mad.
Always keep your eye on the prize.
You gotta pray, rub it with oil. Ugh, nobles. You good, love? And they're praising the emperor, who's, you know, he's...
Rise to the top or get left in the dust.
Oh, goody, there's a servitor. Something servitor becomes has a response to your presence. After a couple of seconds, the noise subsides. Hopefully that's a clone servitor and not the criminal that gets, No, I don't want to talk to servitor. I want to go through the door.
Keep your wits about you.
God, I've got a fantastic beard.
One of the Fon Valencia's trophy rooms. Perhaps you would like to take a look around.
I don't know why we've got a tank in here, but okay. Who doesn't love a Lehman Rust that's just left to rust?
What's happening?
Oh crap, evil servitors.
Run! The servitors have gone berserk!
Oh, who knew a las pistol wouldn't do jack shit? I'd offer to help, but pacifist. Okay. He's dead. Oh, she's not fine. Oh, he's not fine. What do you want me to do? You're a heretic, but look at my beard. Okay, so what... Do these have a set range, or what? Eat fire, mother trucker. Yeah. Do I have a gun? Okay, well, I don't want to be too close to these guys. Right, and how do I use my gun? Okay, that's how. Maybe. Personal cooldown surgery +3 movement. Okay, no, I don't want that. I want to just shoot him. How do I shoot him? There are a lot of... I'm not entirely sure how to do all the controls. Do I gotta be closer? I'm not fully aware of what range my gun has. Okay, it's not that. Guess I'll leave. Maybe I need an ability to shoot my pistol. I mean, I did set this guy on fire. That's pretty cool, right? I used magic, like, hand magic. Okay, now he's in range of me to shoot him.
On it.
Ah.
I'll make it happen.
Wait, this shoots one shot at a time? Mistakes have been made. Please don't miss.
I never stood a chance.
Okay, note to self. I can...
What suspiciously poor timing for such an accident. Servitors malfunction on the officer's deck at exactly the same moment.
Look, I could listen to your voice acting, but frankly, it's going to take like 6 years. Oh, look who's here! Soldiers. You could have saved that guy.
I'm
And
afraid
you didn't.
I must remain here. For Lady Theodora's safety,
Fine, I'll go myself.
I always always have a backup plan.
See, Tarantula sentry gun they're using a standard template construction in man. See, that's Lehman Russ battle tank reclaimed and rested by the grace of God Emperor the First. It's a pretty Lehman Russ. I love the color scheme.
I always
hey, look, a
keep
rock.
my options open.
So strange glow. There. Violet alloy, which one turns out to be the handcrafted object. That's an alien dildo. I would bet my reputation on it.
Let us know, Dawn.
Stone. Okay. Exhibit is unfinished, another symbol. Okay. So everyone's dead except for me.
Is there money to
You
be
guys
made?
could have got here sooner and helped. You didn't. Fair enough. I don't judge. I'll see you raise
Rise
your
to
head
the
again. I'll
top,
hand you to the
or
text
get
brief.
left in the dust.
Yeah, they don't tend to actually make people in services if they can help it. Mostly because it's easier just to shoot people. But some people do get turned into servitors. You get lobotomized, your whole body. There's a horrible story you can hear about a
Keep your wits about you.
what is it? It's a guy who like insults the Mechanicus, and they turn him into a servitor in this story, and it's
Always
grim.
keep your eye on the
These
prize.
guys are Mechanicus. See how they're praising? That's to do anything. So Alex, for instance, in your IT job, say you wanted to repair some code, you'd have to pray, light some incense.
I always have a backup plan.
There's a theory that it's actually them just repeating the instructions to themselves over and over again. Skin in a twisted grimace of pleasure and displeasure. Assimilation into trade structure with okay. Oh. Tall grey-haired woman pins with her hello. Then suggests an alternative. I'm going to listen in silence. Althred, I wish to speak with someone else. Perhaps I shall hear something more interesting than incoherent mumbling. Well, bitch, you are sassy. Is this someone from your retinue, Theodora? Did you permit your people... Dude, I'll set fire to you with my brain. Let's do it the second time to title my successor. Okay. So, right, there's a 63% chance. Reasonable improvement, however, chasing. Far more dangerous. I suspect Utoth is simply unaware of their existence. Even among his flock are not all at peace, Tothis. I suggest you familiar... What? That you're a dick? Don't make me shoot you. I believe give you assignment on the ship. Explode away my... God, that guy's an asshole. I hope I kill him. Also, dude with a mask. So, Tothis, why are you here? You considered the opening that was offered to you in a woeful display of meekness. Admittedly, this tendency is equally strong in all. Really? So I didn't act like a twat and you're mad? Fine. For the sake of the warrant to trade, kept in mind as the honor of venture. Okay, sure. The question is, I'm ready to choose you over the rest. You came aboard hours before the war job. In any way, I killed a servitor. Blood right alone is not enough to earn the highest honor of becoming the bearer of a warrant of trade. His kinship to me is most distant as yours. Nonetheless, he does bear the name Von Valeria. Ship's bridge may not know the fact. So, I really don't want to go into big detail explaining everything constantly. Spaceships travel through the warp, which is where all the demons come from. You need a navigator who's a special type of mutant to find your way through. Without a navigator, they can't do it. If you don't have a navigator, you get lost in the warp and die horribly. If you do have a navigator, there's only a 60% chance you get lost in the warp and die horribly. God Emperor's sake, surely you do not understand the rep. What do you mean uneducated? Mate, I read a book. think I prayed to a book. Learn, absorb. It will take time to find. Oh god, that sounds like my new job. That's depressing. In case, how shall I do? To summons through adjacent deck, center shall have needed road protect. Okay. At least it's clear on where the hell I'm meant to go. Oh, cultists. That's concerning. I've got to paint a bunch of these guys. I've got them in my box. Part of the reason I decided to stream today is I can be asked to paint.
I'll make an example out of you.
Oh, what, you're going to run away, Theodora? Oh, wow.
Reduced to dust.
They're better than I am.
Oh, my ears are ringing.
Dude! Rude?
Taking calculated risk is my second nature.
Prepare to get burned.
I won't stand for it.
I don't have enough to shoot you. I don't think. So in theory, I should get my own squad eventually. Which would be good.
I'll
Dude.
push this off.
Ha! You missed. Okay, or give me that. That would be...
I took care
wow.
of this one.
He is much more practical than I am.
To dust.
Okay, well that's just kill stealing. You know what you did. Right. So, who can I hit? I can hit you.
I'll see to it personally.
I mean, I don't think I'm being useless. I'm helping in my own way. Supposedly I have 3 action points, but I can't actually use them for anything. So that's going to take some figuring out. This is like a clear indication of how this works. Additional function 2, decline action, confirm action, in-game menu, character selection, previous. Navigate. So X is additional function 1, which is nothing. That's supposedly 1 bullet, but I don't... Maybe I need them set? I'll figure it out. It's not like they can kill me anyway. I mean, they might be able to, but I'm 90% sure that these guys are far more practical than I am, judging by the fact that they're killing everybody, and I've barely done anything. I mean, him alone is just grossly overpowered. Oh, look, they're late again. Well, take a team with you, clear the path, do not let. Didn't bat an eye when that's gone, but not bad. I've seen many an officer who panicked combat the upper decks, false security skewered make them decay. Right now we need to isolate and try to assess the situation. What are your orders? Order's gone on ahead to clear a path. Has he? Oh yeah. Go after him, see if the arch-militant requires aid. Cool. Where did he go?
I always keep my options open.
Alright, so that does that. So yeah, I can shoot the
Is
gun.
there money to be made?
But maybe I can only shoot the gun or do the thing. It doesn't seem like I can do... Oh, wow, that we've fully gone into war, huh? Well, you guys keep doing what you're doing.
Push not
I'm
door.
going to help in my own way. You're shooting through a wall, so you're not much help. Gotta find more. Oh, there he is. He does not give a fuck. I feel like I'm hindering him more than helping him. Always on time, my comrade. The moment we finish chasing the riffraff around the deck, you show up. Always just after the fighting's done. You can set your chrono by it. Pull yourself together more. What did the Lord Captain said you'd chivvy us along? We're all done here. I'll report right away. Nope, she came. With a Dracula level haircut. Assailant saw the officer deck. My arch-militant just destroyed several more heretics on the way here with his big-ass gun. I received word from the execute the trait. We must provide immediate asylum protection. We're bridging the let's do both things at once. Potentially. I mean, I'm also a psyker, and you don't much care about me. Find a seneschal. I don't even want to try and pronounce that name. Eldethrad, immediately. Seneschal, locate Class and Sister of Battle. Both are... Ooh. Sister of Battle. Steps in if I got it out. Please support after all. I'm not adapted directly. Well, I'll go with you guys. I have magic powers. Not everything in your power you will do as I say. If I'll... You're so judgy. I'm 90% sure you're my grandma. Also, don't know where I'm meant to go. Oh, you're going to take that. Cool, fine. It's a long walk, even if you do have proper gear. I have a proposition. Since I'm the more important person here, you can go ahead and shield me. Would never have someone she couldn't rely on as... Wait, did he just... Wait, what? Did that motherfucker just betray me? This reduces the characteristic or inflicts an additional negative effect. Well, isn't that fun? Negativity. Right. Okay, so you're a chaos cultist. Really? You're kicking me? Really?
Careful, careful. Be gentle with our guest. He has an important mission to complete during our visit to the Warrant Chamber. And for that, I need him breathing. Oh, you were back with us, I see.
I'll shoot
Delightful.
you.
How perceptive of you. I'll help you with the next insight. We are in the anteroom of the Warren Chamber.
Do I use
this
my
void
psychic
ship's
powers
most
against him?
hallowed vault.
Yes.
There.
For a brief moment, you feel nauseous. Okay, I psychically got forced to do this. I wasn't powerful enough to stop him. And of course, the door lock is another servitor. Okay, you can see the cogitator will immediately look at a strange alloy that was used in the material for the machine's components, some of which are unfamiliar to you. Servitor of the metal game begins to move.
Did you forget something? I suggest
I don't
you
want to.
hurry.
You can't. This is just railroading. I don't want fine. Ow, he bit me. Charlie.
High levels of caustic humus. The subject is in a state of heightened stress. Do you require assistance? Request accepted.
Oh, hey, look, defense protocols. Oh, that works. So they never assume that would be a thing.
Well, there is still another way.
Is it me kicking your butt? Because I can kick your butt.
Keep your wits about you.
He ran away like a coward. That's a big-ass sheet. Point this person to be the bearer and warrant of trade and bestow upon... And there's blood appearing on the thing again. So supposedly, to be a rogue trader, you need this writ. Oh, look, a servo skull.
Escort the child of the house to safety. Distance from the current location to the nearest arsenal. Initiating situational calculations.
Oh.
Vox cast
Okay, so I can't contact
disrupted.
anybody. I can't get a gun.
Initiating setup. Temporary obnubilation. Mobile unit of the Warren Sentinel, designed as a personal escort of the child of the house and a means of communicating with the rogue trader's subjects. Mobile unit standing by.
Okay.
Middle and upper decks.
So,
Assuming the probability of safe placement.
the guy
in
who did all
areas
the
of
whispers and the
concentration
spy
of
turned out to
armed
be a
units.
traitor. Shocker.
Calculating.
And he
To prevent
punched me in the
unauthorized
stomach,
units
and this
from
guy's
breaching
leading
the
me
warrant
away. That's
chamber.
what I've got
Preempt-
so far.
Rise
just
to the
gotta
top, or get
Follow
left in
this
the dust.
very slow skull. You know, this is supposedly a secret chamber where only certain people are allowed in, and somebody comes in and lights the candles every day.
I always have a backup plan.
And these guys were all brutally killed. Can't take their guns, though. Too chaotic. We don't take chaotic guns. I'm gonna... Do you know where you're going?
I always keep my options open.
Okay, I feel like he doesn't know where he's going. Thank God these things were here. Okay, let's find a way out of here.
Let us not dawdle.
We'll do a little bit of dawdling. I'll say it's a very pretty game. Like, it's definitely well represented the
Is there money to be made?
feeling of a Warhammer 40K ship. Like, it's weird, it's big, it's oddly...
Always keep your eye
Oh, I
on
gotta
the
seal the
prize.
chamber.
Master,
Oh.
whatever are you doing in the warrant chamber? What? Oh, holy God, Emperor.
Don't tell me...
I presume he is the one responsible for the mutiny.
Don't tell me what to do, man.
Indeed. That is easier said
Nah,
than
it'll
done.
be fine.
But seeing one of Lady... You're in a bad way.
One of them
I can
now is
treat
good
your
time to
wounds.
work without
I have a
self-defense.
medicated kit.
Okay, so we've got las gun,
And
flash.
for the...
Okay, so how do I equip stuff? That's a good meta.
Rise to the top, or get left in the dust.
Excuse me. Right, how do I...
Keep your wits about you.
It's not there.
I always have a backup
There's
plan.
got to be a button for this. Sorry, once again, apologies. A lot of this is me learning how to play the game. Additional function, in-game menu. Okay. Don't really have any of that, and that doesn't really do anything at the minute. Fine.
Is there money to be made?
Alright. So now we've got a carapace armor and a las gun. Good. Love a las gun. Makes life easy. Do we bandage? I don't have any wounds.
I always keep my options open.
Yeah, I don't... Okay.
Always keep your eye on the prize.
I mean, I'm not hurt either, so... Bit awkward.
Keep your wits
Okay, what
about
the
you.
frick am I meant to do now then? Are you happy now? I got your bloody gun.
Who, if not me?
Right.
Is there money to be made?
So, I can't heal myself at the minute, because... Okay.
Rise to the top, or get left in the dust.
How does one use Healy things? Next, additional function, decline action, camera control, navigate up, navigate down.
Miscalculations are for commoners. I don't make
Well-
mistakes. I make profitable learning experiences.
Cargo manager, bit. I'm 90% sure I put the... Okay, let's add this to inventory. And then... Okay.
Always keep your eye on the prize.
That's great, bud. You keep saying that. So in theory, I should be able to heal myself. Medkit. Or items, maybe? Ship shield close to type, armor, attacks and hits, attacks for opportunity, burst attacks, calculating combat conditions, cover details, damage, protection. Okay, that's maddeningly unhelpful. Consumable, 2 AP. Problem is, I'm not hurt, so it won't let me. Won't let me actually heal myself. So I don't know what he wants me to do. Yeah, I'm not hurt, mate. I'm fine.
Keep your wits about you.
Okay. I think I've hit a bug. It's not letting me move on. Unless I'm just being stupid. Yeah, I can't add to inventory. Oh, drop. Okay, I'm gonna have a look to see what I'm meant to do here. Because this is a bit weird. Okay, let's try just de-equipping the gun and then re-equipping the gun.
I always have a backup
Maybe.
plan.
Okay, maybe. Can I swap characters? In theory, I must be able to, because that guy's maybe got the ability to do it. Character selection, yeah.
I have a note.
We are the spearhead.
Rise
of
to the
Imperium.
top, or get left in the dust.
Okay, and yeah, and then he's got a Healy kit.
Let me help.
I owe you a debt.
Okay,
That is a
fine.
noticeable the lower decks are
That was me
teeming
being
with
dumb.
heretics instigating the rabble to revolt.
And that took
But that
like
is the
20
least of
minutes
our
of me being
problems.
dumb.
The ship's enforcers are rounding up the scoundrels and suppressing the resistance. The situation on the middle decks is much worse, but that is not the worst of it. All these jolt. I am no helmsman. Oh, God Emperor preserve me.
That's true.
However, I've spent my entire life aboard void ships
Gellerfield
equipped
has
with warp
faltered.
drive.
That's bad. If
And
the
I know
Gellerfield
that
falters,
portents
we're
such
all
as
dead.
these do not bode well.
We are all dead.
If we get thrown off course, we will be forever lost. During warp transit, the sanctum is closed to all who are not involved in traversing the
Yeah.
Imperium. And for good reason. Lady.
Yeah, I don't like me calling her just Theodora, which
Which
seems
one?
redundant at this
The
point.
last one I received was about the Navigator's sanctum, and that was a good while ago. In any case, absolutely.
Okay.
The Lord Captain is calling her crew to battle, which means the Vox networks are set up for
You
broadcast
provide that
transmission.
tra- Yeah, cool. We'll. Uh-oh.
Challenges make the spoils that much sweeter.
Spare none of them!
Okay. Hopefully he can survive this. He should be able to. Oh yeah, he's gonna be fine. They can't even hurt him.
Abelard.
And now I have a lasgun, so yeah.
Best defense is a good offense.
Tell me it's not a solution. And they also can't seem to hurt him. Okay, that one hurt him, but it hurt him by like 1. That's barely even a challenge. Okay, what are you? Not what I meant. Cleave all creatures within a radius.
At your beck and
That worked. Didn't kill all of them though. I kind of expected to do all of them, but okay. Well, maybe you'll get 3 in a row this time. Wow, you're a bad shot. Let me show you how it's done, Chief.
Let's make some opportunities.
It's like this.
Another enemy down.
And I didn't even hit the guy on my side. So yeah, I'm not saying that I'm pretty cool, but I'm pretty cool.
a tactically sound
Agreed.
approach. It will be done.
Oh, the door's always fun.
Always keep your eye on the prize.
Sometimes.
Let's not waste time with pleasantries.
Well, we could waste a little time with pleasantries. Okay, what do we got? What do we got? What are these? Oh, it's swords. That's fun. I do love a good sword. Gonna take all of these swords.
Let us not dawdle.
I can dawdle a little bit.
I will lead us to fortune.
Alright, so then if I go into inventory, I can equip a sword. Perfect. So now I have a sword and a gun, just in case I need either. Getting the hang of this. Becoming a master, some would say. Right, how do I level up? Okay, I got a rank in soldier. I can get demolition, athletics, Medicare, law, or war. I'm going to wonder why I can't get anything in psychic. You know what? We'll go with more perception. I can't see that being a bad thing. And more demolition. You know, I like demolition. I like blowing stuff up. It's fine. Got none of that. Is that it? Okay, yeah. I guess I can't level anything else up.
I
Wait,
always keep
not?
my options open.
Okay, cool. And then he can level up, and he's gonna get Rouse, Athletic, Coercions, Demolition, Medicare. That seems like a fair one. I think we'll learn how all this works.
Keep your wits
but we're
about
just gonna go
you.
to Navigator Sanctum. We'll get there. A lot of this is learning. I've heard this game's quite complicated in comparison to like Baldur's Gate. There's a lot more to learn.
The navigator's
That's fine. Hey, look, it's Psycho. I mean, she doesn't use fire.
And so, he will enter the halls of the blinded guide and witness the radiant...
Master, watch your head. Idira, would it be too much to ask that you phrase your...
Oh, she's sassy as hell.
Sorry, old man. The voices are so loud I can't even hear myself. They shriek, they sing, they... Oh, Abelard, how they sing!
I mean, somewhat concerned she might be a bit unhinged. A little bit unhinged. But then again, she wouldn't be the first.
This is Idira Tlas, personal psyker and diviner of Her Ladyship Theodora von Valenciennes. Idira?
I'm not drunk, old man.
Seems a little
Suffering
drunk.
the effects of the warp that is seeping through these walls. I see the ships fade, to die in the waves of the immaterium, fall under the burning rays of the final dawn, and in the roaring blaze I see a
This
figure
thing is so
standing.
dodgy at the minute. I think my...
Who is it? I have no answer.
Okay. It's a bit better. The joy of mic stands, they never do what you ask. Wait, I've got an entity in my consciousness?
The voices from beyond the threshold whisper to me.
Okay.
Sometimes, and you fond
Just like the other one, Lady Fedora must have gone through.
are a sorcerer.
I mean,
That's Edelthrat. Oh, Emperor's prop.
Not so fast, old man. If we drown in the warp,
Yes,
Lady
surrounded
Theodora's
body of
heirs
my-
won't be
okay,
any
yeah,
good
they don't
to
want.
us.
If you give up to the warp, you die.
Blast it.
Right, technically,
Right.
you can become a demon.
First, we need...
What? You think Lady Theodora didn't ask me to peek into the darkness behind the backs of those she sees as her prospective heirs?
Okay.
The whispers called me. The ones like...
What?
Yeah, that doesn't surprise me. The
Without
downside
a
of
doubt.
warp travel is it's
And
dangerous,
the
and the
voices
other downside is if you lose the person who does it, you kind of go to hell. You've ever seen Event Horizon? It's that.
That are now joining the war.
What's that?
The shriek from the Navigator's sanctum was louder than the rest. And it's better that we saved the Navigator than some lever puller from a cooling module or a cook from the middle deck.
I'm actually rather fond of cooks. You don't want to starve.
Oh no. No. Nothing is well about him. Can't you feel the chill crawling on your skin? The eyes watching you? The warp ice has already encased the bulkhead. But we're not just going to stand here and take it, are we? The state of things in here suggests there's a navigator around. Maybe one who's crippled or at death's door, but still kicking. And since our skin hasn't peeled off our face, it's just...
Yeah. Okay. Well, you can join my team, I guess.
Or get left in the dust.
We we want to go through this door? Maybe. Oh, it's an evil psyker. Look, he's got a tatty cape. That means he's evil. True good guys have a little bit of style.
Close ranks! I'll turn you into corpse starch.
Okay. And then how do I... Okay, so that's how. So what do you do? Forewarning, psychic shriek, and... do a little bit of lightning.
Was that you? What an unfortunate turn of
Okay, well
fate.
maybe don't electrocute our own guy. That would be a good start.
What is it?
What does that actually do? Charge. I may be able to get that to work.
Indeed.
I mean, I need him to not run away. This may work, this may not.
To it personally. Your end was inevitable.
I got one of them, so that's better than I thought. Dude,
A mere pain won't stop me.
rude.
I know what is to come.
Right, let's try shouting at somebody.
Oh, damn it!
I love those attacks of opportunity. Oh dear, he's cursed me with misfortune, but I'm gonna run up and hit him, so
My place is
that's gonna be awkward. Well, we won, and we saved the navigator. Step at the chamber, thank the Emperor is still when we have a chance of leaving this. Navigator stirs, barely able to lift his head and half open his normal eyes. A dark drop rolls from under the closed lid of the third eye and down his face, leaving behind a black trail. Your time is short. The voice is coming from a vox grill at the base of the bizarre chair. It's unclear how the navigator is able to produce human speech. Starts thrashing in place. Fall to your knees, mortal, and behold the final dawn. Two hideous screaming mouth-like pits. It came from beyond. It is. Oh, he's a demon. I mean, he looks like he's still just sitting there, frankly. Oh no, he's got a tentacle arm. Its march thunders under the burden of hope. Unseal your hearts, and I will flood your souls with myriads of words and meanings, each one a portent of salvation within me. Falls violently into deceit, shrieking and cackling, but then his fit stops. His face is drenched in black and crimson. The dark ooze from under his third eyelid has turned from a trickle into a stream, mixed with blood coming out from his nose, and there's a purplish swelling around his eye. The edge. Oh, he's being edged. It's edgewood. Sacrifice on the heart to help him come loose, not the turn. How is that? How? He was loyal as a dog, and I didn't hear a thing, I swear. The ship can only begin translation with the assistance of Master Health, and live we can make our way. I mean, he is not having a good day, though.
Always have a backup
Like,
plan.
evidently not having a good day. Okay, what does this actually do? Okay, that would give me lightning, so I want that. But then I quite like having a
I
gun.
always keep my options open.
So, I don't know. I mean, lightning is cool and all, but it kind of electrocuted our own guy, which isn't great. And the gun seems...
Always keep your eye on the prize.
What advice?
Fate and fortune.
like, the
favour
gun
the
seems
bold.
just better at this point. But maybe I'll change my mind. I mean, it doesn't... Okay, that's a lot, so we can't get that
Let us not dawdle.
one. It's got to be over here somewhere. What I hate about these games, no maps. And I'm stuck in candles.
Rise to the top or get left in the dust.
Maybe the ships go through the warp. I always wondered what Navigator Sanctums actually look like, because you're never really given a description of them. Navigators you are. Fun fact, Navigators turn into frogs in their later life. That's not even a untoward joke, they do actually become
I
frogs.
always keep my options open.
Oh, okay, I must just have to leave them the same way. It's weird how a chaos attack would be this violent. But who doesn't love killing the occasional heretic? God knows I do. They're fine. They're not fine.
Ship's as good as ours. It's all over for you.
That was bad luck on her part.
I shall pity not
Ooh,
your enemies.
sister.
I shall heed not their pleas.
Somebody shoot these.
Shall
Yeah,
betray
you don't
not
want to
your
mess with a
tenets,
sister of battle.
or stray one step from them. Not your gaze from me. Leave me not without your grace.
Even that guy's uncomfortable.
I told you he would protect us.
My God. My light. My
Nuns with
emperor.
guns, baby. Because in a brief moment, it seems she's not going to stop when I sit.
Sister Argenta! Sister Argenta, it is a relief to see you. We require...
Your face. It is unfamiliar. Who are you? The hour is dark and daunting. The ship abounds with
I
corruption.
do love a sister of
The
battle.
faces of friends who are twisted by sneers of heresy. The eyes of comrades ignite with the archenemy's hunger. I will do what I must to halt the advance of the Dark Forces. But it...
Sister, I beg of you. Now is not the time for interrogations. The ship is under attack by heretics. We've been betrayed by our esteemed Master of Whispers. Edelstrad the Heir is waiting for our aid, and Lord Captain Theodora is expecting a report on our success. We are here to deal with the situation, so I suggest we all do just that.
If you speak truthfully, the Emperor will not forsake you. If you are lying, I cannot wait to rain righteous fire down upon each and every head.
Sister Argenta is a guest of the Lord Captain.
Enough idle chatter.
Overseer of Middle Deck AL-84, my lord. We were rounding up everyone we could find in the attack compartments when we ran into an ambush. Just about every enforced massacre, my lord. And heretics are not...
Through this door. I shall join you.
There.
We will follow. For now, we will hold off any heretics who might try to...
Good to...
Ready.
I mean, with her on our side, that's already a great win.
I always have a backup plan.
Like, Sisters of Battle are surprisingly powerful. Well, not even surprisingly. I mean, they are just powerful. They're super
Is
faithful.
there money to be made?
In a good way. And that faith gives some strange powers,
Rise
which
to
in the
the
board
top,
game
or
translate
get
to
left in the dust.
magic powers. I have no idea what any of that does. This game is very bad at explaining anything,
Always keep your eye on the prize.
which is a bit of a failure. Oh look, cultists.
Here we go again.
Bet they're fun. And that's the one I want them to charge. Okay, so what do you do?
I'll do it.
Well, you have a bolt gun. Wow. I mean, he exploded. That was fun. Fair play. Your recital grants from a mate. Okay, yeah, that's fine. Thank God they're not very good shots.
It will be done. Reduced to dust.
Dude. Thankfully, so far these heretics are not particularly tough. Oh, they have friends. This is now more of an issue. But at least I have the hang of the combat now.
It's as good as done. Another enemy down.
And using the las gun is just quite fun. Can't reload. But we killed a bunch of them, and we're not close to dead. We're maybe getting closer. I don't hate the combat. I was worried it was going to be way too complex, as there can be a tendency in these sorts of games to just get overly complex, like unfun complex. No, this is exactly what I wanted from a game of this type. It's just wild. It's just entertaining.
I'm not interested. I will do my duty.
Okay. The one thing I don't want to do is use the lightning attack, because it kind of lightnings everyone. Let's find out.
Just a minor setback.
I mean, it kills people, so it's fine. But it's quite annoying how it also nearly kills me.
I am ready for whatever comes.
Didn't mean to go here, but okay.
I'll make it happen.
Nailed him. Remember, kids, there's nothing wrong with using a las gun. But get into cover when you can, because it's otherwise a very poor idea.
Rejoice in battle.
Can I hit? Just about. That was a bit of a. That was less of a chance. I have no idea what that other thing does.
I've seen
Oh, I
worse
think
battles
it's
than this in my
telling
time.
me. No, I don't have a clue. It is super unclear what is going on. I may have to, in the break between this and the next episode, look up how to actually play this game.
I don't need luck. I have strategy.
Well,
will
and
see
magic.
to it personally.
See? Magic is best.
Let us not dawdle.
Take all the guns, I guess.
Keep your wits about you.
Move the camera around. Can I move the camera around? It's not letting me, but I don't need to anyway. I just need to steal as much stuff as I can.
always keep my options open.
No, they don't want to talk.
It won't open. The damned heretics have blocked the door, trembling at the thought of our approach.
A melter charge will help. There's probably one around.
Why is there one around here somewhere?
Always have a backup plan.
Do we just keep melter charges? Also, I'm pretty sure we're just robbing our own
Rise
shit,
to the top
but
or get left in the dust.
frankly, this feels more like a Victorian-era house than a ship. Any of you guys have melter charges? You can tell me. I won't judge you.
Let us not dawdle. I always get the job done. Success is the only outcome I accept. Just as I
Okay,
planned.
no idea what this is doing.
Always keep your eye on the price.
This ocular implant was a worthwhile investment.
Oh, cool, melter charges, and whatever that is. What is that? Oh. Okay. Well, I know how to use
Keep your
demolitions.
wits about you. I always keep my options open.
I'll pick that up. Right, so I want to go into inventory. Put on the gloves. Cool. I don't think I need to equip it. I
Is there
assume.
money to be made?
You know, one thing this needs is an addition. Just minimize how much the guy talks.
Let us not dawdle. I know how to take risks.
I'm at your service.
Okay.
We are the...
I better myself.
Oh, she did.
through the service.
I always have a
What
backup
advice
plan.
do you seek?
Do I not have my Okay. Say 4+ movement, rate 5 increase time. Right. I am super lost on how the leveling up actually works sometimes. I have a rank to level up, and I have no idea how to do it. Because it's just not letting me. Right, so one rank available. I guess it's just Reverend Slaughter. Oh, okay, so it's just, I didn't really get a choice, it just Fine. Alright. That's okay. How do I get more psychic powers is a good question. Do I just... gain
Your
those?
seneschal is always there for you.
I must just gain them. Okay. Got a lot of soldiers. Which is no bad thing. I'm sure it's very useful.
Keep your wits about
I'm at
you.
your service.
Fate and fortune favor the bold.
Okay, I kind of know what's happening now. I got confused and I've salted it.
I always keep my options open. I always get the job done.
Yeah, no, they definitely need to put in a kind of less talking thing for this guy because he keeps talking.
Rise
Yeah, I
to
know.
the top or get left in the dust.
That's not uncommon.
Attention to detail is the key to success.
Multi-key, universal key.
Is there money to be made?
Probably not. You guys good, or are you just chilling out? Where do you stand by menu to? An impression of source of trickery of the warp system. You will lower your weapon and threaten the Lord Captain. Rogue Trader. Today, I'm a Rogue Trader. I am my Lord Commander, which preferred. Serial part of rid you of pain and give you a weapon so that you may defeat your enemies. Decide. But music to the entity now does is pleading, begging, demanding that you give her an immediate answer, and that answer can be nothing other than acceptance. If there is naught but your is high to your heart, if you are resolute in your faith, the Emperor protects his faithful will not be denied. No worries, you flop. I don't know what iconoclast is, but I also don't trust that. I'm not going to walk into fire or anything like that, nor am I going to listen to somebody just walk through fire.
Let us not dawdle.
Where did she go? The thing that was in the fire? I could have sworn.
That's
To the same place all unholy visions go. Do you want to follow it?
no worries, bud.
The Emperor favors me today.
That worked. Subtlety is, after all, learning.
I always have a backup plan.
Wait, did I get a helmet? I did. Do I want to wear it?
Too late. We are too late. Or perhaps
Or they could be fighting on the bridge as we speak. Without us.
Does it matter? I mean, I'm not saying that because I want the right to be the leader and get all the money, but still.
For interrupting, the people are asking for orders. You came back to save us.
to the bridge. If Edelthrad is there, then he requires immediate assistance. I say there is one thing that I find most troubling. The Lord Captain's voxcasts. They are still coming in.
Okay. So you want to check her chambers first and then go do whatever it is we were meant to do. Fine.
I always keep
I mean,
my
I
options
assume she's
open.
alive. I'm certainly not just robbing her of all her stuff. Okay, I'm doing a little bit of that, but that's reasonable.
Is there money to be made?
I mean, probably not. Then I'm going to wear a helmet so I don't die horribly. Actually, I want to check something. Yeah, that takes up both. Oh, cool. 2 swords.
Keep your wits about you.
That's already better than the alternative. So where are her chambers, my man? Do you know?
Let us not dawdle.
I don't think he knows. I know.
This is intriguing. Always keep your eye on the prize.
Well, I assume all this stuff is going to give me money. Or something.
I always keep my options open.
Okay, and what are these? Plus logic and sacred oils. I assume those do something, but I don't want to guess. Don't trust plasma, it blows up. Well, we'll go to Lord Captain's quarters. I mean, what do we have to lose? We kind of need her alive. She's like the boss. Kind of mean, but she's the boss. $97, 98, 100. Okay. Wow, these headphones are really doing my glasses in.
Keep your wits about you.
Oh, these are nice. Except for the corpses. She got Jed. Well, frankly, if you play the opera, the organ, you're probably evil anyway.
Emperor, accept thy fate.
No!
Drama queen.
Lord Captain, I didn't hear a thing. Not a whisper, not a breath. It was so loud. Why didn't I foresee this?
Lord Captain. It could have happened in the heat of battle. Not to
Wait, is
mention
Mort
that
also...
was
I like Mort.
and he would have protected Lady... How could Mort have failed her so terribly?
Yeah, well, let's see. Okay, and how did he die? And who's been blowing smoke rings everywhere? So they both got a shot in the head and looked surprised, which means they knew who did it.
I see streaks of color, luminescence, blue lights, faces drawing closer. Lady Theodora and Conrad and what is that?
It's an auto pistol. It wouldn't be a Chaos Space Marine thing. It's bolt pistol.
Dark, enormous.
Tainted witchcraft.
It doesn't work like that.
Yes.
No, wait!
Idira, you can't bring her back.
You'd give up so easily,
Hey,
old
hey,
man?
hey.
I expected as much from the sister. It's not like she
That's
has a
mean.
heart. But you? Oh no. I'll get to the bottom of this. I'll find the one responsible for murdering the Lord Captain.
Rise to the top, or get left in the dust.
I mean, he's got a much better helmet. So I'm going to take that. There's also a 50% chance I'm going to rob the dead lady. Remember, I'm doing this for the good of me. Technically, it's not corpse robbing. Well, okay, it is. But it's like
I always have a backup plan.
sensible corpse robbing, you know? I mean, she reads a book on a pedestal. I'm pretty sure she was boning one of her subjects. Oh, sweet, I can have a cape. What does it do? Why is it blue on me? Okay, you gotta be dogmatic. Isn't...
I always keep my options open.
Wouldn't she be dogmatic? Yeah, she is. I mean, it's not as good as an actual... Dude, you severely just take the pistol, man. I don't know why you're adamantly against having a pistol. It's a weird choice. Okay, what does this actually do? We'll keep the rosary. I mean, we're nice and equipped and I have a cape. So that makes me 10 times cooler. Evil servitors and...
Fire and vigor, our emperor, imbue us.
I will level you.
Follow my lead.
Strike, cleave.
It will be done. An exemplary strike.
Wow.
I'd rather not.
I'm right in front of him. How is there no tar?
Victory is imminent.
Ah!
Took care of this.
Nailed it.
On it.
Arguably, I kind of regret taking the psychic powers. They seem woefully inadequate. Maybe that's just the perception I'm getting, but it feels like they're not all that great.
Faith without deeds is worthless.
Yeah, that servitor is surprisingly tough. The operative removes all exploits from the target.
On it.
And then analyze enemies.
I'm not so sure.
Woo. No. You missed. Yes, son of a bee. And you shot your own guy, stupid.
Temporary setback.
You fool.
A tactically sound approach. Reduced to dust.
It's as good as done.
Okay. Burn.
Who if not me?
Apparently fire doesn't affect this guy very much, so... Yeah. That's probably a mistake on my part. Can't run away either.
The enemies of the Emperor will be undone. Doubt is for the weak.
The bolt gun is good, but it's surprisingly weak.
That is not my destiny.
He is still not dead.
You should have thought
He's
twice
still
before
not dead.
trusting me.
Stop it!
But he can't hit me worth a damn.
I took care of this one.
How'd you like this?
Brace yourself, Avalon.
I don't know why I couldn't walk over that specific point, but whatever.
It will be done. One fewer target.
This should be enough to kill him,
I'll
surely.
make it happen.
Well, that was surprisingly difficult.
Rise to the top, or get left in the dust.
Okay, so we've got a bunch of pistols. 5+ toughness if their intelligence is less than 35. That is painfully specific.
Keep your wits about you.
I don't know anyone who's that stupid.
I know how to take risks.
Okay, so we got firearm mastery and we got a talent. What are we looking at? Okay, I can't use any of those, which is a shame because they all look quite cool. Any exploit surroundings, fired up whenever a soldier deals with critical damages, unpredictable. Deals damage to 3 different enemies. I don't need. You know what, that might be helpful. I now understand the leveling up slightly better. I still don't entirely know why I'm not getting any upgrades to my psychic abilities, which I'm somewhat depressed about, but yeah, that's fine. I think that seems like the best one. A dashingly handsome rogue being a rogue trader. That's right. How are you, Fudge? I haven't seen you in a bit. I hope you're doing good, mate. Thank you, though. But yes, we are being a rogue trader, and I am struggling to figure out a lot of the rules. It's actually quite confusing. It's like a confusing layout. Weak body, weak soul. No, fresh target. Busy and dreading my gym session here in about 30. Ooh. Yeah, I don't do the gym as a general rule. I'm shooting for 6.5. What? Running? Jesus, better you than me, mate. Bloody hell, that's a haunting idea. I can barely run 20 feet before I start crying. Yeah, that seems like the best one. No, good on you for going for that.
Let us not do.
Okay, so we killed everybody. We don't know what killed our boss, which is depressing. The elliptical machine. Actually, that still sounds like hell. And everyone's dead. Because unfortunately, there's a little bit of chaos.
Backup plan.
Graphic vision is product. What vision? It's just a planet.
The first sacrifice opens the eye. The second.
Does he have to do this with this much drama?
Draws its gaze.
We could shoot him. Days of far behind, probably back with the car. Yeah, I get that. You look dreadful. I'm still standing and I'm just trying for one more fight. Truly, the trader is dead. The ship has lost a captain and the house its head. I'm here. No matter what ritual Primrod has performed, the warp is too strong. I cannot withstand it. Well, I'm also a psyker and I'm fine. So I think you're being a big baby. Save the lofty words for later, will you? The navigator's ready to take the ship out of the warp and get some help from the bridge. Yeah, and we go fight this dork who's stabbing people. Okay, he's still stabbing people. We probably should have maybe stopped him sooner. No Tothis to die altogether to allow flame into. C2 at the void. What? Remember my words, for they are value matches towards death. What, Theodora is dead? No, that can't be. Not. Oh, we didn't kill her.
Your ritual won't be finished, heretic!
Huh. less helpful than he thought he was going to be. Oh. Do you think his running days are behind him?
Or fall. Show them no mercy.
Alright. Let's burn him. He doesn't have a cape, I do, so fair's fair. With this should be easy. Okay, he's quite mad. So the psycho who thought he was going to do something helpful has failed miserably and didn't do anything helpful. There's a shock in there, but I don't know what it is.
I'll do it.
You know, I would have shot the giant monster with tentacles, but no, you want to shoot the guys? You go ahead. Fair enough. Not where I would have gone with it. At least there are more soldiers here this time. They're not being super helpful, but they're here. And that's all you can really ask for.
Anything else?
That thing is painfully ugly. Like, I'm giving it a solid 5. Good pistol shot. I would have stayed in cover, but, you know, you do you. Okay, I don't want that thing coming close to me. As you would expect is reasonable. His only real option is to go fight it.
My place is up.
Because he's got a gun, but he's not very good with it, and he failed to wound it. Yeah, see, that's the logical thing I would shoot at. The terrifying monster. Okay, my warp powers are not... Well, that's a concern.
Didn't even flinch.
I didn't foresee that as an outcome. Fair play. Oh look, there's a ghost. There's a lot of ghosts.
As the Emperor commands, I
Didn't notice the ghosts. They seem somewhat angry. These guys really need to hurry up and kill these guys, maybe? Because this isn't going well for us. We are not in a happy spot.
We'll do.
Suddenly realised that's going to electrocute him too. Not ideal. At least he got one of them, so they're doing better. Still not a big fan of ghosts, but you know. Beggars can't be choosers. Maybe run away.
Follow my lead. Not my word. Yes. The healing is much appreciated.
That's definitely better. Oh wait, the crew officer's very nearly dead. Okay, that's going to do 4 to 5. That's also going to do 4 to 5.
I'll see to it personally.
Not great. And I don't know how to use special abilities, so... Well, they didn't die that time, so that's good. I guess he's too close. If I run away, he's just gonna kill me.
I'll do it.
Well, I got him with a pistol, so that's good. Right. You know, the armsmen are doing better than I thought they would, mainly due to the fact they're not dead. More friendly, another 7 to 16 damage. That does the most damage I'm able to do to this thing. Didn't like that. Super upset. I mean, certainly the one monster, if we work together, we should be able to kill it. Or go hide. That works too. Oh, well, yeah. You know what? He shot someone. Fair enough. I hold no judgments.
I've seen worse battles than this in my time.
Really? Because we're kind of up against, well, monster.
I will do like you.
I don't know what that does, but...
I'll brush this off.
So my actual magic does very little. Okay. So how does one do it?
Accept your lot. This is good as done.
No, it doesn't seemingly done. Hey, Eva. Welcome to trying to fight a chaos spawn.
I'll see to it personally.
I can't hit it, but I do have a cape. So take from that what you will.
I'll make it happen.
What were you watching? The prettiest bad movie. We missed some stuff. We started a rogue trader. I'm a psyker.
I'll see to it personally.
No, Dark Tide, I hit stuff. This I have yet to hit anything. You watched Napoleon. Oh god, the history buff's not friend.
I've faced worse than this.
I mean, this is only the first level. I met a guy, turned out to be a dick. Met someone else, they turned out to be a dick. We have a sister battle friend. She's not been super helpful. And a whole bunch of stuff has happened. So that's just gonna hurt me. And this game is super complicated. And Idra has died. But we got backup, so that's good.
At your back.
Oh, she's not died, she's just lying down.
Victory.
That's fine. I'm still being poisoned. I should probably stop being in a position where that's the case.
Don't let your guard down. On it.
Can't really do anything. Okay, now I'm down. He's broken my leg. And broken her leg. This is not going well. This giant pissed off ghost. Okay, why does it attack every time I try and do something? We can still theoretically kill it. We've just got to survive this fight. But it's not gone well. It's definitely not gone well. I mean, that kind of counts as me winning.
Always keep your eye on the prize.
Ow.
Let's not waste time.
Weirdly
with
up, leveled up.
pleasantries.
Okay, so ballistic skill up, agility up, perception, strength, or willpower. Willpower, because I need the extra stuff to get better bloody powers. Game 3. You know what? You didn't have to say that, and you did. And fair enough. You went with what we expect. Very mean. I needed to level up, okay? I need more psychic powers. I barely have any. I've only got one that's like fire. Look, I'm in a mean mood. Yeah, I've heard it's like weird. In fairness, it's also because it's just not particularly historically accurate in any regard. Like, okay, I can't get a chain weapon expert, combat master, swift dueling master, flame weapon, las weapon expert, nimble. I mean, I guess that. It's just like, wait, why did I give her that? That's nothing. I've been a fool. Well, Ridley Scott's good at pretty. Pretty is Ridley Scott's go-to. What Ridley Scott is not particularly good at is not doing that kind of thing. I always
keep my options open.
Right. Okay, I have a crippled permanent leg. A permanently crippled leg. I don't know how to solve that.
He's dead. He sacrificed himself to save.
Well, I'm the heir. He is an angry-looking person. Saw the Vox channels to navigate Sanctum. Prepare the crew. This you may call me superstitious, but the translation is not a good time to disregard rules. The only one who speaks for House Valensis. I am already the leader of my thingamajig. Begin the ritual. Let's get the frick out of the warp where the spawn turned up. The last thing I need is for me to become a spawn. Ooh, nice chair. Also, can any of you fix a broken leg? I'm in a lot of pain. False revealing entities, truce root. One of Theodora's eyes is engulfed in otherworldly fire. So that's the old rogue trader who I think is my grandmother or something. The voice seeps deeply into brain without ever reaching your ears. Who are you to oppose destiny itself for the sake of lives and not your own? So many threads stretch between you and other creatures of your world. Pitiful, worthless, legless, ready. Lead them, mortal, guide them, persuade them, force them to walk your path. You will need followers, destiny is preordained. Set at the edge of daybreak. The fate was... Alright. Stop turning into my friends and making rude remarks. Follow it, so I'm not your servant. Sector's silent box signal is stable, which means... Yes, so let's come out the warp. I don't want to be in the warp. Nobody wants to be in the warp. The warp is unpleasant, it smells, it's full of angry people, and there's a lot of horniness. It's supposed to be the answer.
That Lord Captain, by right of blood succession,
I'll become their rogue trader.
It is hereby declared that the successor to Theodora von Valancius is her heir, the rightful inheritor
Can
of the
I have
Lords of Trade,
a broken leg
and the
fix?
title of Rogue Trader. The official ascension ceremony will be held at a later time. The deed is done.
Tow this.
My apologies. I meant to say...
This guy is quite the, Oh. This is new.
The treachery of the Master of Whispers was fruitless, but victory came at a great cost.
Gotta love a sister of battle.
Lord Captain Theodora von Valancius perished along with her heir, Edelthrad, and thousands of crew members.
I quite like this style for a video.
Yet hope remained. For the second in line to the Rogue Trader dynasty survived. And through the strength of his resolve, saved those who were counting on him for protection.
Saved some of them. Others died. Horribly. I will say, I have heard about Napoleon that the guy playing him is very good. I can't remember who it is. But he's also in every Ridley Scott movie at the moment. And he always plays a narcissistic weirdo with family issues. And the Joker. Which is still a narcissistic... That's it, Joaquin Phoenix. He was alright. Well, thing is... I've heard mixed things about the fact he's not like Napoleon, but Napoleon gets a lot of bad press historically anyway. Greetings. I have a spinny chair, you don't. I don't know how to talk to your face or when. Again, his hesitation brings on an involuntary smirk to your face, as though someone else entirely is gloating. For all Lord Captain, for many of those who are about to join us on this bridge, this will be that we've sustained massive losses among the senior and ranking officers. Yeah, but they weren't that good. Deliberate targeting the vessel's command. Fair enough. Fair. I mean, wasn't entirely sold compared to other movies. I like Joaquin Phoenix, but I think he's a bit like Daniel Day-Lewis. People assume it's going to be good because he's in it. And he is a good actor, there's no denying that. But his involvement. Given an uphill struggle on the writing. Fair enough. Out of curiosity, do you watch in English? Or is it in French? I'd love it if the movie was in French. But I think it's very hard to do a movie on Napoleon anyway, because there is so much misinformation about it. Okay, summon the officers. Let's be heroes. Oh look, there's Tech Priest. I'm gonna call him Bill. Attention officers, you've been granted an honor. I don't want to be a dick. I'll leave it up to either due to the difficult day. Perhaps you want present, or do you want me to yawn in the face of these people who owe me their lives? Be honest now. Only 2 lines in German. Didn't he fight? Yawn in their faces. The report will be from the cheering. We must find a replacement for the dead navigator. This is tough and extremely challenging, even under... Well, we don't have a navigator. Okay, there's a Navis Nubolite. Yeah, that's too much, You understand? If not, you should thank God's fortune. Okay, so well, Demon put us here. I'm 2 on the bad news list. Our engines here. Prime fell in battle without his assistant, Grimianus. Without assistance, we cannot soothe the ship's machine spirits. Finding a new Tech Priest and a Magos, that will be far from easy. Alright, why don't we just use this guy with his pointy gizmos? Okay. Right. To be honest, I'm struck under ordinary review to Mort, as he was our expert, but the Archmilitant has now left us. I suggest you speak to High Factorum. Cool. Is there any good news? Is anyone not dead? The air generator... Okay, so we're not going to suffocate. Cool. She probably gave too much. She's just a robot. It seems to be maintaining total Vox silence. Okay. Heinrichs von Kalox, an interrogator. Oh god, Inquisition. I don't want to deal with the Inquisition. They're such dicks. Oh, hey, look, my friends. The Psyker is suffering from some alignment or dark madness. I was hoping to approach the personal request. still spinning. So I've got a crazy psycho lady and a sister of battle, and I can't tell which I'm more into. But I think the sister of battle. Something about power armor. Kinda hot. Now I'm going back. Am I still sitting in my chair? Oh, I already don't like this guy. What? Oh, look at his smug fucking face. God, I want to slap him. Well, Captain, if I may steal just one moment of your time. His mother is rather delicate as it concerns trophies that are left after the battle is on the ship. One trophy in particular, I should say. I retrieved the blade fragment from one of the bodies on the ship. A curious article, I'd say. I need to keep it in case it should be of interest to you. So I can be heretical, dogmatic, or iconoclast. Now, so far, I've been iconoclast on the one choice I have. So iconoclast is kind of medium ground. Dogmatic is overly loving the Emperor, and heretical is what you would expect. I haven't decided what I'm going to move towards yet. I'm tempted with heretical because I do love some of them chaos times, and I am building a chaos army, so it might be fitting. But then being overly into the Emperor is equally viable. And iconoclast is just boring. So I think we go with the old favourite and flip a coin. Or you guys can pick. And there's very few people currently to pick, so we'll have to wait till it's bigger numbers for an accurate picking. So heads it's heretical, tails it's dogmatic. Heads it is, we're going heretical. Flipping off. Okay, the moment you touch the blade, whisper in your head. Now you know you've taken your first step, but only your first. I have no idea what that's going to do. I'm curious to see what being heretical or dogmatic does. I'm also curious on how I'm meant to fix my leg. Oh, the effect went away. Well, that's nice. So are all my friends here, or are they somewhere else? Hello, tech lady. How's it going? You want to cogitate my cogitations? How do you flirt with a tech lady? Brr. You want to oil up my servos? Funnily enough, the last time I was in here, my boss was dead. A corpse was probably still in here. There's no reason to be in here. I'm honestly curious. Where is the... I'm looking for the Sister of Battle. She wanted to talk to me about something. Okay, I can't go that way. She's got to be here somewhere. Voidsman at Arm. Bridge Technoman, Lord Captain. I mean, I'm only running off a certain level of... I don't know if she's here. Oh, there she is. Hey.
Rogue trader.
I mean, that picture isn't helping things. God damn, lady. Including the progeny. Are you asking if we can adopt? Would be expected to see. Thank you for taking my... Wait, I have to talk to orphans? Uh-oh. See, a pretty bolter babe, and you just... Brain goes. Oh god, they're all so small. Did they just take the adult models and make them smaller? I think they did. Just have been keeping an eye on these pups. It's hardly a scholar progenitor. But look, we need orphans. Girl who remained close to our gentle smile. A kiss, skinny pale lad tries to throw his shoulders back and stand at attention. So what? Why should we care? Our friends and parents died, you know a lot, and you give us speeches. I'll listen. Strong at the power to decide to fade others, weak either obey. You seek a different lot in life, boy, save your grumbling, look for the opportunity. When the heretics killed your parents. Okay, so he bowed to me. Cool. And now we give them treats. I mean, their parents have died horribly, and they're now orphans aboard a ship in a community that doesn't much care about normal people anyway, let alone orphans. But, you know, they got treats. Probably corpse starch. Who doesn't love corpse starch? If you don't know what corpse starch is, look it up in the Warhammer 40K wiki. It is unpleasant. But it's how you make sure people can eat. I can't wait till I get either the Eldar or the Space Wolf. And I know Eva will enjoy the Space Wolf because it's basically a Viking. I mean, hell, they're called the Valka Fenrika. Or however you pronounce it. And they're basically furries. Exactly. Heart for the Space Wolf. I hope his name's... You know what? If you ever want to read a Warhammer 40k book, there's one with, sorry, this is going off track a little bit, but it's just somewhat fitting. So, there's a whole argument at the moment that Space Marine, well, it's not even at the moment, it's been for ages, that Space Marines are basically sexless. They have no concept of sex. And there's an argument for that because technically the Emperor didn't need them to, and he doesn't want them taking over the Imperium, so giving them a chance to breed is stupid. However, that's been countered by a whole bunch of Space Wolf stuff, which indicates, yeah, the Space Wolves are sort of like, actually, we can. And in one of the books, the Grey Knights decide to start fighting the Space Wolves because the Space Wolves want to save the soldiers of Armageddon who saw chaos, and then the Inquisition were like, no, we have to kill all of them. They fought to save their planet, and now we'll kill them. It's a whole thing, and they meet Bjorn Fellhanded, who's the oldest Space Wolf. He was around during Lehman Russ, and one of the things he does is he sees a female Inquisitor, and he essentially says, "You're hot. If I could, I would." He is in a dreadnought, so he can't. But it's basically boils down to love a bit of Fenrika women. Ice Maidens, they call them. You visited all the... How could I visit all the systems in the Cronus Expanse? Right, what's the information here? It's basically sentient superhuman nugget. I like the image of a nugget. Solo captains does not reply, even our official crew was stationed, but the information is imprecise. They know it wave. We're gonna dock and we'll have a look. But why wouldn't you want a space nugget? Oh wow, I get a full ship. I forgot about that. Okay, so how do I enter? Choose party members. Well, oh wow, I can take up to 6. That's good. They're not a spinal cord and head. Usually they have a body. Basically, they go in if they're super wounded. It's why for Chaos Marines, it's considered a punishment to be put in a... Well, they get put in a Hellbrute now, but they used to get put in Dreadnoughts, and it was considered a punishment because you'd be stuck in there. Like, they just go mad. No, it's not a full body. It's usually, like, maybe a torso and a head.
Pathetic worm. You dare to argue with your master?
What's happening?
It was not you whom I swore to serve within these walls.
Yes, it is still a nugget. But to be fair, it's not like a full Space Marine would be able to do you much better either. They've probably got certain things that are size and strength that would kill you.
Give up, Keeper. You have lost this battle again.
The hell is happening?
We're getting nowhere with these ones, sir. Permission to execute them.
That's my king. I mean, fair. But they also likely don't have working glands. Also, they're so mind screwed, they're probably not even fully understanding of it. I mean, the Valka Fenrica, the Space Wolves, they just like drinking more than anything. That is the slowest death I've ever seen. Or else what? That was a bad delay. Pearly scales of his face. It was pretty bad. Oh! You dare... but I do recognize the coat of arms. You're from the Valenvak. Since fate has brought such an important person into my abode... You're not going to forget this Napoleon thing, are you? This is your big thing. Betrayal, the most banal thing in my life. No play. I was stabbed in the back by my closest friend, Theobald Orsilio, the second keeper of Yurka, my mentor. One of his instructions, my MP saboteurs blew up the shelters and brutally massacred the loyal servants of my mistress. Ooh. Prisoner, greedy scum. Wait, so you guys are the good guys? Yeah, well, I've got 2 more. Okay. So I have the phylactery containing the mistress's blood. It needs to be taken to the laboratory, which most likely will help to rebuild the rod. Blocked by the very same madman who took her. Okay. And why would I help you? Alright, I'm gonna help him. So be it, hurry. So we got the phylactery of blood.
Let us not dawdle.
Well, we might dawdle it a little bit. Maps would be good. We don't really get maps. I know there's a debate nowadays.
Keep your wits about you.
Over.
In regards to the
always have a
slightly distracted by what I'm doing. I know there's a debate nowadays about how useful like objective markers are, but I'll be honest, I like objective markers in games because I'm not the most.
An expected result.
I'm not good. I know exactly where I need to go.
Always keep your eye on the prize.
Well done, guys. Maybe don't walk in. But yeah, I like objective markers just to know where I need to go.
Rise to the top or get left.
Especially in games like this where it's... Oh, that's a lot of corpses.
Failure is just a temporary setback. I always keep my options open.
Miscreants defile health or silly. Who am I meant to be fighting here? He's got a nicer cape than I do. Alright guys, you're shooting at me and I am... I'm unsure what you want me to do about that. But we can take these guys, and I'm going to take his cape. Oh, there's more of them. Okay, there's a lot of them. Okay, he's got 28 health, and the others all have 6. And I don't have any grenades. And God, they're terrible shots. I can't get to where I need to go to.
They who discern the future on the battlefield.
The last thing I want to do is actually get near these guys, because I... Whoa! Alright, guys. Time for you to feel the bolter, babe. I forgot to give her a bolt gun. That's on me. That was my oopsie.
I'm enraged.
Yep. That was my oopsie daisy.
Shields me.
Definitely my oopsie daisy. Well, I hit someone with the last gun. So that's good. Okay, so it's a bit of a risk. Suddenly remembering I don't have any
Indeed.
Haha! What you gonna do now? I made it to the safe spot. Okay. I'm really getting a mix of Baldur's Gate and XCOM. This definitely feels more XCOM-y than Baldur's Gate, although that might just be down to the guns. I don't want to be out of cover. I probably need to. I do love the lightning, but she cannot take a punch. He shot his own friend. What a moron. Alright, Boulder Babe.
Guided by faith.
You should probably heal yourself.
Blessed be the hand of the healer.
Okay, she can't do that, but can she hit anybody? Yes.
As the Emperor commands, I act.
Oh, I love the bolt gun noise. If nothing else, just give me bolt gun noises. Like, you can make a Warhammer game 10 times better than it could be just by having the bolt gun noise.
Let's make some opportunities.
Same with the las gun, actually, now I think about it.
Who if not me?
Like, this las gun sounds fine. Not the best I've ever heard, not the worst. But noises are important. Like gothic music, super helpful. Noise, yeah, noises in Warhammer especially. Noises are important, which is funny because there is no set noise for half this stuff.
Cleanses the body.
I didn't flinch.
Like, there's no set way for a bolt gun to sound. That's fine. But the point is, a good bolt gun should sound loud and scary. And that's kind of where these games especially have a hell of an advantage over, well, both an advantage and a weakness compared to stuff like, oh, what is it? Baldur's Gate.
I'll do it.
Like Baldur's Gate, you can probably have most things sound like whatever because no one's going to know the difference. Oh, the lasgun in that is perfect. The Dark Tide lasgun sounds right, it handles right, which is why bloody not Necromunda, the other one that I'm thinking of, that I can't remember the name of consistently.
I'll see to it personally.
The one where you play as a bounty hunter. The buggy as hell one. Would be another way to put it. That doesn't... The last guns are just sniper rifles in that, and I hate that about it. It doesn't have the right feel to it.
Someone else can do this.
Because the last gun is not a sniper
A
rifle.
tactically sound approach.
If anything, it's complete opposite of a sniper rifle. It's maddeningly the opposite.
I will do my duty.
What's up, buddy?
Grey hair, sure hair. It will be done.
You just got... Oh, but they kept the gore, which is important. You can't have a game with chainsaw swords and not have you cut people in half. He's going to need more than a med pack, bud. That's another noise. Chainsword noises.
Can I fall back now?
Arguably, if I had any complaint about Dark Tide, which obviously I do, there are complaints. It's not a perfect game. One of the big complaints in it is that melee's just bad for the most part. But the game acts like it's still Dark Tide acts like it's still Vermintide, where melee is super important, but it's really sucky to use melee.
I refuse. I will not.
So like, you use the guns, but the game almost penalizes you for using the guns too much. It's super limited ammo. Certain classes just have the guns are a nightmare.
My place is at the fort.
I think it could have done better to just mix up what does what, like the veterans. The veterans having melee is kind of pointless. That's not really what they're for. You could reasonably say veterans should just have range. Yeah, it gets better as you level up, but even that's relatively recent, because obviously you didn't have... Come on, man. You didn't have those skill points. It's not bad. I'm not saying it's bad. What I'm saying is, I'm trying to figure out the way to describe it, and it's hard because it's giggity. It's trying to describe how it requires you to play in a certain way that is not the way you'd ideally want to play. Like Vermintide was much the same, but Vermintide having a melee focus made a lot of sense because it was Warhammer Fantasy.
That's not the Seneschal's job.
And the push for melee and the thing, which is in the game anyway. But Warhammer 40K has gone really anti-melee. Wow, that took most of my thing.
Doubt is for the weak.
Oh, buddy, hit him.
Can escape the Emperor's
Oh, got his arm.
Let us not dawdle.
I'm restless.
I have a nose for profit and a taste for adventure.
Okay. What are we? Flak chest plate, flak chest plate. Okay, same thing.
Keep your wits about you.
Good, someone else can have a flak chest plate. Wait, what's that? What is this? Data crypt. Okay. Don't know what that does, but fine.
Is there money to be made? Success is the only outcome I accept.
And a whole bunch of flak chest plates. Well, I can't say there's a negative to having more of something.
Always keep your eye on the price.
The same as a vermintide, you need to do too much, so ironically you're locked in specific weapons and blessings. Once Anzeline's. Yeah, I suppose that's the point in having a team, but I'd argue there's scrappy auto pistol. Why do I want a scrappy auto pistol? I would argue there's actually not enough distinction between the classes. If I wanted to be pedantic. I think if they wanted it to be more of a team game, there should have been more, like, what things can and can't do. Charles' personal guard. Yeah, well, it's the same as when people used to play Left 4 Dead. Like, if your team doesn't talk, it's much less fun. Like, you can't do the higher difficulties unless people talk to each other.
Always keep your eye on the price.
Which is kind of tragic, in fairness. But I get it. Not everyone wants to talk online to people they don't know. Not everyone arguably wants to talk to people they do know. Which is also equally fine. He can't take any of that. She can. What is she wearing? An armored body glove. I guess there's no point giving them any of this armor.
What a peculiar thing.
Who doesn't love a sample of flesh?
I always keep my options open.
Okay, and what is this? A Ripper auto pistol. Rate of fire 8, 5 to 7 damage, 3 to 5 damage. But
is there money to be made?
Matter. So, what? What's with the giant so? Am I liking the game 2.5 hours in? Good question.
Or get left in the dust.
I am enjoying it. The brief amount I've played, I mean, this is like a 100-hour game, and I wanted something that could be a new series. And I think this works as a new series.
This could be an opportunity.
Not when I stand on, like...
The crew continues to mourn Lady Theodora. I fear it may affect the performance of their duties in service of the Lord Captain.
In his service, will they find strength and fortitude? Only thus will they turn their hearts away from the frailty.
Don't start. I'm still getting stuff from Alex about that bloody, that bloody fish. I hated that fish. Tech use 73.
I won't let it define me. Just as I planned.
This ocular implant was a worthwhile investment.
Hey. Well, they weren't really screaming. I want a chainsword. Of course I was traumatized. It came out of nowhere and ate me. Scared the crap out of me. Now we've just got to organize a bigger game with everyone. It's indeed death to the traitors. Alright, I have no idea who's a good guy and who's a bad guy. And they haven't actually noticed me just standing here. He is much better than these guys. Can he be on my team? Traitors, all of you. They told me the whispered, hey, who are you? I am whispered too. No, it's funny. If you listen to people online, they believe that the... Okay, well, he seemed
Rise to the top or get
the
left
deaths
in
are
the
kind of
dust.
funny. They're just pulled out. If you listen to some people online, that there's no irony in any of this, and the Imperium are all good guys.
I always keep my options open.
Well-known fact.
I always get the job done.
By the way, anyone who legitimately believes that does not fully understand 40K. Good guys are the Guard. The Guard aren't good guys. Most of the Guard are sociopaths. Ooh, what's this? Carapace armor. And a long las. I do like a long las.
Keep your wits about you.
The only thing I'm so relatable for real. Giggity. Hey. Watch enemies twisted. Okay, well, should we just shoot these people then? We're not going to talk about these weird ass servants. His tongue cut off, just like the rest of the well, yeah, it's his tongue cut out.
Rise to the top, or get left in the dust.
Servant, 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 servant. Yeah, well, he's not going to be talking much. He doesn't have a tongue.
Always keep your eye on the prize.
Because let's be real, I'm the most important. I don't have my beard when I've got a helmet on. Oh, yeah.
Is there money to be made?
Okay. You want to disarm this? Go disarm this. You're a sister of battle.
Duty prevails.
Let us not dawdle.
No, I gave my guy a perfectly good beard, and I don't get a beard when I'm wearing my helmet.
Keep your wits
That's
about
just
you.
maddeningly unprofessional. Wake up. Okay, you turn a few of the remaining dials. Illuminated takes a while, but eventually the machine dearest spirits do grant you access. This is Officer A282. Do you copy several generators overheated on the lower decks? 200 servants purchased due to explosive decompression. I thought it was diarrhea, but whatever. Some movement scale, but something has happened. I still don't know who's the... Negotiations with the wood scales. A new batch of servants will arrive in 10 moons. Escort them to the laboratory. Damage to technical codes A12B3. Mostly equipped to we find traces of the purge protocol. Recovery is possible. Less motions. Child delete pick flow disable access. Oh, they've got to do it with capitals the entire time. That is a coding nightmare. Fuck that. Alive, deceased, alive. Okay. So apparently I just had to talk in binary. You can be a tech priest in this, so technically you could make it so you
I always keep my
dude,
options
shut up.
open.
This is the same downside some other games of this type have, where the main character just doesn't shut the hell up. He keeps talking. Like nobody cares. What is this? Oh, whoops, his goggles.
Rise to the top, or get left in the
I haven't
dust.
done stuff for other characters. Is she just wearing... She's just wearing a mesh chest plate. Shouldn't you be wearing, like, power armor? I mean, it's better than what you've got, I guess, so sure. What are you? You need a weapon, though, and I think an axe is a good weapon. It's a bit corny, which is fine, you know, I accept that things can be a bit corny. Wow, they all have much better armor than I had. You know what? Let's give you a las gun as well. Everyone should have a las gun. You can have the goggles, because you look goofy and it's funny. And a sword. Hey, Druin.
Is there money to be made?
Cool. Why is it chaosy? I don't like
keep your eye
chaosy.
on the price.
Chaos is bad, except when it's good. All I'm saying is, if you're telling me you wouldn't follow Slaanesh,
A
you're wrong.
soldier would have been disciplined for such a performance.
Let us
Yeah.
not dawdle.
So I'm going to take the lift up. The control rod is required. Oh, god damn it. Where's the control rod?
Keep your wits about you.
Josh, I don't like chaos. Alex username.
I always
Alex is,
have a backup plan.
Well, tell me again how to do it, because I can't remember. You told me, and I forgot. I bet you're evil, too.
Just as I planned. Is there
Shut
money
up.
to be made?
Okay, I just got to figure out how to do it. I'm stuck on a chair.
Rise to the top or get left in the dust.
Yes, yes, yes. Bad quote. Alex isn't here currently. He can't, he's gone to bed.
Let us not dawdle.
Damn it, that means I'm going to have to add the quote. Ugh. This is the downside to not having any mods. The upside is no one can tell me off. I don't know if it was meant to have quotations, but it does now.
Always keep your eye on the
deal.
price.
It'd probably be good if I had a thing that told me what
I
I'm
know
meant
how
to be
to
doing.
take risks.
Oh, I've got a journal. Good. Rogue Trader Theodore, personally with Captain regularly. Okay. Well, that's fine. Using blood and sacred mechanism. Okay, but where is the laboratory?
I always have
Is
a
a very
backup
good
plan.
question. I mean, blood isn't hard to find. My sister and I are on the train home after seeing the Edward Scissorhands. Oh, hello, Duran sister. Wait, there's an Edward Scissorhands
Keep your
ballet?
wits about you.
Brody. My curiosity is piqued. Alright, well, it ain't gonna be that way, is it? And that's
I
a cupboard.
always keep my options open.
And this is... Oh, you can talk! Why has this guy not got a tongue then?
Let us not
I don't
dawdle.
think it's here. Oh, there is a map. Well, that's helpful. Wait.
Is there money
Shut
to
up.
be made?
Just telling me there's things to steal? No, there's nothing here.
Always keep your eye on the prize.
Yeah, yeah. Can't go through there. Okay, I've been everywhere here, and I can't go anywhere else here, so it's got to be on the other side. That's the only solution I see.
I always
Yeah,
have a
I know
backup
you
plan.
always have a backup plan. I am aware. What I actually have is an awesome cape. Look at it. If you're going to be an Imperial leader,
I always
you
keep
need
my
a cape.
options open.
Okay. Doesn't look like it's any of these. There's no door.
Let us not
Shut up.
dawdle.
Where?
I'll learn from this mistake.
Yeah, I made it there.
Rise to the top.
It
or
is
get left
very
in the
similar to
dust.
old school boulders. Like, painfully so, to the degree where I have no clue where I'm going. I don't want to return to my void ship. Maybe I can do it. Do
Keep
I have a
your
lab?
wits about you. I always have a backup plan.
I must have a lab, surely. I'm also just excited this game lets me fight Drukhari. Like, Drukhari have not appeared in a mainline game outside the Dawn of War, and they were barely in the Dawn of War games. Okay, do I have a lab on my thing? There was an incident in the office quarter. Well, what was the incident? Also, do we have a lab? You can tell me, I won't get mad. Admittedly, science is not exactly permitted. So... Also, don't get mad that I'm using a Chaos Warrior's sword. It's entirely practical. Okay, let's have a look where I'm meant to go, because I'm not going to run around looking like a mad person. Oh god, it's on Yahoo of all things. Okay, unhelpful. Alright, so it is on the planet, it's not on the ship. Oh, it is pausable. And there's a pretty sister of battle, so you know. Her picture is just unfair. The way she's looking down with that smile, that is just... oof. That is an emotion. So I need to find... That's helpful, but I don't know where the lab is. So it's somewhere in here.
Is there money to be
No.
made?
If I was a lab in a giant ship that looked like a cathedral,
Always
where
keep your
would
eye
I
on the
hide?
prize.
Okay, so that's north. So it's got to be through that door somewhere. I need a lab to turn on the key to activate the control rod.
Let us not dawdle.
Like that we know for certain.
Nothing's impossible for this old officer.
Yeah, I don't know. Then again, we all died to the bloody chaos
I
spawn,
always
so
keep my options open.
what do I know? Could be
Keep your
this
wits
door?
about
Nope.
you. Rise to the
That's
top,
helpful.
or get left in the dust.
We've opened all the doors.
I always
This kind of
have a
game
backup
essentially
plan.
is designed in such a way to infuriate you with trying to figure out where the hell you're meant to go at any given time. I don't have a control rod, so I can't go anywhere. Okay. Hmm. The jump over might mean the athletics check on the other side. Be very careful because 2 traps you can easily disarm. This fight will happen no matter what you decided to do to fight yourself in the bad. Yeah. Go through this careful trap on the other side. Okay, sorry, just figuring out where I'm meant to go. Okay. Return to the previous area where we had the fight, and you'll see the door finally open. Well, it wasn't open, was
Always
it?
keep
Let's
your
try
eye
that
on the
again. Let's see
prize.
if I can get him to open the doors. You surely should open that door. Okay, so that should, in theory, have
I
opened the
always
door,
keep
right?
my options open.
Let's check if I haven't lost anything. But therein lies the problem, because it didn't before.
Let us
Shut
not
up.
dawdle.
So yeah, pretty sure it's meant to open that.
Let's not waste
And it
time with
hasn't.
pleasantries. Keep your wits about you.
So am I doing it wrong?
I will lead us to fortune. Rise to the top, or
I
get
swear
left
to God,
in the
man, I
dust.
will cut out your tongue. Okay, it said it was depressurized.
I always
Yeah,
have a
I know
backup
you
plan.
do, buddy. It's okay. You're very important and cool. Couldn't station report the door has already been opened? I know it's already been opened. Wait. Okay. Is this going to open it? Judging by how slow this ass camera is. Okay, we got somewhere. Finally, Jesus.
Always keep your eye on the prize.
Nightmare. You're right, old school RPGs not having a clue where to go. Good first sign, very common.
I always keep my options open.
Still here. I tried not to look far ahead to see what happens because I don't want to know. But sometimes you just...
Is there money to be made? I always get the job
Okay,
done.
now we're just going to rob everything.
Keep your wits about you.
I mean, I don't even know if the guy who met me here is a good guy or not. He might be. He might just be evil as hell. Who knows?
Rise to the top, or get left in the dust.
Yeah, mate. Oh, dear God. They've just lost their minds. Please don't kill me.
Let us not dawdle.
Data crypt H410K. Well, then, never be said we don't want to go higher than the others.
I always keep my options open.
Catalyst flask. That seems sensible.
Always keep your eye on the prize.
Reagent flask. What are my options? I don't have any. Flask, flesh sample, navigator. I mean, surely it's a navigator flesh sample. Suddenly realizing I should have read what he said. But reading is for nerds.
Is there money to be made? This is intriguing.
Okay. What did that give me? Oh, dust! Nice.
Keep your wits about you.
And we got an adamantine. I don't know what that does. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Well, judging by how hard that was, it's probably that.
Rise to the top, or get left in the dust.
Alright, I guess I have it. Oh. You broke it! I fully guessed that, and it seemingly went fine. So, okay. I mean, it wasn't that complicated. Surely you would... What happens if you put the other stuff in? I'm curious.
Always keep your eye on the prize.
Experience. Nothing matters more.
Alright, bud. I made your thing. I don't entirely trust you. Well, don't I trust you? Well, yeah, remember every... Okay. One is for the other with hatred and treachery. Both lead to tragedy. You simply have to go... Okay. Great. I've got a psychic who's super unhelpful. I don't see she left alone. Child is what the station's called. Okay. Plan a coup. The senior officers are just... I was lenient. This is true, and I don't trust this guy. You dare suspect me of what happened? The one who's going out of his way to present by the God Emperor you keep it? No. Ha! I knew I shouldn't have trusted him. The ally and a monster, the accursed child who was tormented is... Don't make me laugh. You arrived to help her complete... In that case, accept my for this deception of my alien. I have no intention of making the enemy of me. Monster lurks in the upper chambers. Do I fight him or do I leave him? I can't decide. Do I trust this guy or not? I mean, he's lied to me once before, but it turns out he was lying because there's a monster, he says. He does have a lot of guards, but that doesn't really mean very much because I could probably destroy them. So I don't know. Or do I mean, do I want him as my navigator? I need a navigator. Anyone who knows 40k knows if you don't have a navigator, you can't leave. I don't know what to do. I don't know if I want him or the Cursed Child. I hated the Cursed Child play, so I'm kind of tempted not to take that one. What do you guys think? Do we have an opinion? I was looking for my phone and it's literally sitting in front of me. My brain is just not. What is the... So the Cursed Child, from what I can gather, is like the mistress of this navigator household. So she's more powerful than him, but she's turned into something of a monster. Like, she's lost the plot a little bit. I think. So it's either this guy who wears a flag, or a monster lady. So it depends. Do I want to take the Cursed Child as my navigator? Or Flagman? Okay, well, we already know that Eva's quite the chaotic mother trucker, so I assume you're going to go with the Cursed Child and not the purple Flagman. Then we'll take the Cursed Child. It's Charm. If you manage to press against a monster's skin, whether by force or by guile, the baleful influence, you will be able to take her and leave the station. Fine, let's go take this Cursed Child. I'm sure she's normal.
Is there money to be made?
Okay, this game is weird in trying to figure out how it wants us to go up. Like, it's quite the dramatic run around. Okay, well, she's not really monstrous. But she is kind of cute. Especially with the purple eye. Purple with her unnaturally long limbs, stands with her arms raised, her hands deformed with talon-like nails, so definitely pale. Okay, well the picture does not convey that. Cutting off your breath. Your limbs seem to fill with lead. Your heart hammers in your chest, and the desire to turn flee from this room, from this station, almost gets better. At the last moment, you master your emotions, and your will pushes back against the illusion, forcing you to retreat. Ow, as if my own little powers weren't bad enough, now this one's heresy. Lady Cassio, I presume. Stop weeping. What is happening? Was someone calling my name? Are all the betrayers dead already? And who are you? I'm afraid I can't respect. Child Lady Cassia, where are you, sacred? Jesus, what is going on? Sickly Sweat, okay, it's My ass fell over there and they'll make you out as either enemy. I'm warning you, one more move and you bring. In the corner, how interesting. Yeah, and you're slowly rotting inside. When the child is sad, we all weep. When the child smiles, we all laugh giddily. And the child wants blood, the world turns crimson. Okay, so she's an empath. Willpower! So yeah, they kind of turn into frogs. Yeah, so navigators, yes, navigators form when they get old enough is frogs. They look like frogs. You know the slam? They look like that. Basically, they become very large frogs. Yeah. Only the navigators. Like, you got to be a certain age, but when they get old enough, they deform and they look like frogs. They look like the slam priests. The old ones, too. In Warhammer 40K, you know, the ones who made the thing. Frogs. I'm such a heavy bird. Wait, what happened?
Make an example out of you.
I think I picked the wrong thing.
To his enemies.
I didn't want that one. Yeah, so the old ones, they're like a thing, and it's a thing, and there's a hootenanny, and whatchamacallit. I wanted the girl. I don't want to kill all these people. But yeah, no. Navigators become frogs. Okay, not what I wanted. Wait, am I stuck with... Oh. Boo. Oh well.
Not by much.
Or do I just go back so I... Yeah, I want her. I don't want these... I don't want the other guy. He's kind of a dick. When is... 22:37. You know what? I should be able to do that fine. I know what it is. I'm fairly sure there's... Yeah, it's... I don't know if it's newish lore. It's really unclear who it happens to. But I do know that the frog thing happens. Like, the more power... It might be that it's just the more powerful of them it happens to.
I always keep
no,
my
I did that
open.
because I think I picked the wrong thing.
Unexpected result.
And I wanted the right thing because I want the crying lady.
Keep your wits about you.
But we also know what to do, so I'm not going to spend 20 minutes running around like an idiot.
Let us not dawdle.
But in other fairness, it's not entirely clear on all of these anyway. Like, the navigator's role is really weird anyway. Pretty sure there was one infamously in one of the novels that was described as being quite
Rise to the top,
thick.
or get left in the dust.
But they're super inbred. Yeah, no, they're super incestual. They do not like to
Always keep
interpret,
your
but
eye
then
on the prize.
in a weird way, and this will sound awful to say, but it does make sense because like their powers are sort of necessary, and there's no guarantee that it'll like if you
Failure
water
is
it
just
down,
a
it's probably going to be
temporary
really bad.
I
So I
always
do
have a
get
backup
it.
plan.
and yet at the same time it's still kind of...
What's a peculiar thing?
Yeah, super rare, super necessary, super unpleasant at the same time.
Keep your wits about you.
Okay, so I put in the... Which one did I put in? I think I put in the big one.
I always keep my options open.
Catalyst flask, I did the ocean, the black water. Tissue flask, we put in the navigator flesh sample. And the reagent flask was the meteorite dust.
Is there money to be made?
Cool, we got the right
Always
one, and
keep
now
your
we
eye
leave.
on the price.
That took like half the time this time. Which is good. Hopefully I don't accidentally autosave.
I always have a backup plan.
Lesson learned.
And then we're going to talk to this guy. Who's his child? Sure it was you. Okay, and cool. Right, that's that done. Try to... Well, you gotta do a bit of backtracking, and then we're gonna quick save here so that I have a save, and I don't have to
Rise
do all
to
that
the
again.
top, or get left in the dust.
I'll just go through the door. No, gotta do 20 minutes of dancing around. It's already midnight. Yeah, I'm only gonna go up to get this bit, and then I'm gonna go to bed. Can't believe I wasted 3 hours. At least you've seen it. And then she's gonna chill out. She fainted. He's gonna be all like, "Meh, meh, meh." I'm gonna do that, and you'll be all like, "Meh." What happened? You can see the fruits of the thing. Who led our house to prosperity? Foolish boy. The renegades clouded his sight. What do you want? Okay. Right, that's what I said last time. Yes, so we're going to kill Felix because he's kind of a dick. And take the pretty pale lady.
Let us not dawdle.
Well, time to go deal with Felix. I mean, let nobody say that I'm not original and that I just fall for...
Is there money
I mean,
to be
look,
made?
I have many weaknesses. And apparently one of them's pale psychic chicks who might try and kill me. I'll explain an awful lot.
Always keep your eye on
This
the
is a
prize.
nice room. Oh look, she's up. Oh, you guys are like... Okay. There's a long time between pauses here. I feel like this is going to be quite the fight. So... Who's a poisonous worm? You just happen to be boring. And she had a whole bunch of soldiers. I mean, you also have soldiers, but she's prettier. And you wear a flag. I mean, so does the other guy, but, you know. Oh no! He had a pistol.
Your downfall.
None of you shall survive.
God, you all have flags. A flaggy place. Okay, I've got to follow the same rules. I can't just pop up anywhere. I hope I pick the side with soldiers who are actually good at what they do.
Deliver us!
So please don't kill Cass. She may be evil. I'm beginning to see that now. Apparently she can't move.
As the Emperor commands, I act.
Don't get me wrong, I don't mind that she's evil, but because didn't you already go? I swear she already went. Let's kill these guys. A little bit of warp lightning.
What is this foreboding?
Which is painfully powerful, which fits with Darktide as well.
Was it you?
Though warp lightning is still painfully powerful. I meanwhile chose to use pyromancy. Good shot though. He's right there. But, you know, don't know how to shoot people.
Temporary flag.
Okay, I can get him with my fire.
I don't need luck.
I mean, luck would still probably be helpful.
On it.
Oh, yeah. Warp fire. Arguably, the best thing to have in this situation. Did you dodge a shotgun? I mean, that's legitimately just more impressive than anything.
Indeed.
It's damage over time, Eva. You gotta be practical in these. Oh, Jesus, his head came off.
I'm not injured. I'm enraged.
Oh, hey, he's got a Healy. I do love a Healy. I like their armor too. See, took a little bit of health off him. Okay. Getting kinda suspicious here. A whole lot of chaos looking stuff going on right now. Solid 8 out of 10 on the chaos scale.
I will bathe this battlefield in righteous fury.
I'll do it.
By the way, for anyone who's wondering, there is romance in the game. So, you know, that'll be interesting.
Will do. What an unfortunate turn
Yes,
of
ooh.
fate.
Maybe Splat. Depends if they're wearing power armor at the time.
High momentum.
Okay, the aiming's probably better, but, you know, it's fine. Nice shotgun, nerd. Oh, these guys are still not dead. Okay. Feeling relatively evil right now.
Tried and tested
Soldiers,
tactics are the best ones.
There are a lot of splattered soldiers. Like, there's a lot of blood. That guy's head's still come off.
At your beck and call.
And the last gun is suitably crap at hurting anything.
Die!
Although in fairness, the focus... Oh, I love having a Medicaid. I clearly need a healer. Or I just gotta wait till I get that, You say no, but I know what the truth is. Look at him, still burning. Nice beard. Good hat, nice beard, like it. Wait, did you just throw a firebomb? I don't think she can move. No, she can't.
I know what is to come.
Oh, he's got 1 health. Oh, no. Come on, just get in a position where you can hit him.
Rejoice in battle.
Maybe don't walk through fire. That would be a good step. You! How did you miss? Wait, it's her turn again? Alright.
But of course, farewell.
Oh, he's dying. Collapse crushed slightly. The armor plate on his chest is perforated in a few places in a tangle of metal and viscera.
Survive. Return to the fold of your house heirs.
No! Don't leave me alone in this violet brown haze! Wake up! Your mistress is giving you an order! Do you hear me?
He was a fine seer of the war. He fought for his mistress until the end.
Yeah, no. Enough's enough. I've had my fill of waterworks, thank you.
But this is my... What? What are you going to do to me? I beg your pardon, but what about my servants? Your Act 5 is still... As a Lady Navigator of House Orcelio, I accept your gracious offer of protection. Please, take me to...
And hey, we got a bunch of troops too.
Always keep my options open.
Who doesn't want a bunch of troops? And now to rob these people of everything they have. Let's see, what are we looking at? So, I could get Lightning Arc. What I really want is some form of power armor.
Keep your wits about you.
I have absolutely no idea if, like, Felek was good or bad. It's still super unclear. But we went with the pretty one. Which I don't regret. Oh, she's actually a party member.
I guide humanity between the stars.
Fair play. What is she? She's an officer. Okay. So willpower is her thing. Fine. I need more warriors, realistically, don't I? Yeah, I think nimble would be the best. There are a lot of fucking things to unlock. Just imagine this. Well, you get to watch me play it either, rather than having to worry about buying it yourself. For now, you can always get it later. It's not going anywhere. Wait for it to go on sale. It's quite buggy at the minute, in fairness.
Does something trouble you, Lord Captain?
I always have a backup plan.
Like, just as an interesting thing.
I guide humanity
I have
between the
absolutely...
stars.
Wait, what is that? Let's just ask it. Okay, what is everyone equipped? She has a stick. She's a bit skinny. So I still have an abundance of crap. And really, being a psyker has done nothing for me. What am I... Okay, they need strength 35. Does he have strength 35? No. You know what I am going to do? I'm going to give him a shotgun. I think that makes more sense. He likes combat. I think that definitely makes more sense. 30, 30, 30, 30... Oh, sorry, 30, 20, 20. Is he minus? Oh, he's fatigued. Okay. Do I want to give myself a stick? That's a good question.
Rise to the top, or get left in the dust.
Audience?
Okay, let's go back to the ship. Oh, we got an autogun. The crap. Thrice Pioneer's Bracers. Okay, Staff of Aurstelio Guardian. Doesn't even give me lightning. So, no.
Is there money to be made?
I even get an Eldar companion, which I'm looking forward to. I love an Eldar. Don't get a Drukhari, which is tragic. Judging by the fact she's in this picture, I assume this was the right way to go. As far as I could see. Right. Oh, she's coming up to my awesome chair. I like to call it my pimp chair. Hey. I don't take off my helmet. It's a short champion thing too. You notice Victor's shivering slightly and the crew are glancing around searching for the source. My Master Vox still gave too much. She's a pretty good option, of course she was the right choice. Yeah. Kind of got that haughty thing going on. Anti-game, then lowering her action. Okay. Just look once again into the eyes of the man whose fame is so great that he managed to penetrate the impregnable walls of Urak 5 long before we ever met. Naughty is just one letter away from naughty. If you put them together, it's naughty. I have not yet thanked you for saving me on the station. My thoughts were clouded with so much more flash than Theobald's heart stopped. Why would I... Which you thought I was going to take advantage of her? I'm so deeply grateful that you saved my servants, especially my valet. Uvi served on the station for more than 5 years. Yeah, and you cut his tongue out. What, you don't want red paint? Okay, gross. Perhaps I'll explain to you a later time, but now... Exactly, red makes it go faster. Well, we've got a navigator, which means we can travel the Immaterium. She's a fraud. What do you want, robot lady? Let's see, open channel between the... God, she's pretty. Yeah, there's a weird hotness there. I mean, the mutant, 3 eyes, that's meh. But then the whole kind of pale thing. So a servant. Come here, Uvi. The exultant ring of metal freed from its scabbard. The low sob of the servant. The rhythmic. Wow, she thanked me for saving him, and she's kind of a dick. The last daughter forsaken by. No, it's first place. Captain, I've never heard Warp speaking through now, but the connection is restored. It will not happen again. Well, I could get the Vox Master wit. Do I want to wit the Vox? No. This blackness spread dipping what should be all into it. My sight cannot clearly it's cleared. This challenge, its cold skilled grip did not allow me to breathe freely for even a second. Had you opted to begin your visit to the Rykard system with different devastation could have become critically unstable. Fortunately, the decision to immediately visit the representatives can either send our forces to disassemble the station and procure technical components for our own vessel or attempt to save as many valuables as we can. This will remind you that we're still looking for an engine to prime both the vessel and the machine K. Why don't you visit and tell me how it is? If you're interested, this week passed with a record low rate of minor disturbances on the lower decks. A senior technomat from Shift 8 came up with a new formula for a lubricant used in a kitchen servitor that will get him whipped. The quartermaster of store compartment 11 reported recently that we are spending ceremonial decorations at least 20% slower than expected, which means we have enough tablecloths, carpet and lamps to last us 15 years of grand receptions instead of 10, even considering that some of the stock was burned. So we can have... Okay, so I think our next step will obviously be there. But we will do that next time, because it is already like 11:30 and I've got work in the morning. But tomorrow I don't. So we may do tomorrow. Just to keep up the trend, and because I'm rather enjoying going through, and there's a lot to get through, but this will be a good series, I think. So I will probably see people tomorrow. Anywho, have a good rest of your evenings, which I assume mostly involves going to bed. Either don't try and think about Napoleon too much. Anyone else who just popped in, thank you to Fudge, thank you to Alex, thank you to Duran. Lovely to see you as always, and peace out. Ciao.